Today I talk about the vector remote solution. And I start to answer the question, what is it? What is the remote solution? And how does it help? Hi, my name is Max and I'm product manager for Vector's diagnostic tester Indigo. Our remote solution includes the vector diagnostic tester Indigo. It includes the vector flash tool vFlash, and it includes the vector remote DPDU API. And the remote solution allows you, as the name suggests, to perform diagnostics and flashing remotely. And we have developed the vector remote solution for OEMs and tier 1s and can be used in a wide range of applications. For example, in field application, customers are supported during commissioning and in case of problems by field application engineers. Without our remote solution, a lot of traveling is required by field application engineers. Of course, traveling is always an adventure, but it is also exhausting. And how is this compatible in the new normal with home office and from the point of view of ecology? With our remote solution, a field application engineer can diagnose and flash from a distance, and so commissioning as well as repair can be done remotely, which increases work efficiency and cost efficiency and is sustainable friendly. Second example, components and vehicles are often tested under extreme conditions, which not infrequently leads to faulty system states. With our remote solution, analysis by an expert from a distance and corrective measures can be derived. If it is a software problem, the problem can immediately be solved with a remote software update. Otherwise, if it is a technical breakdown, the expert can remotely arrange the exchange of components based on the remote diagnostics. If many components are manufactured in production that do not pass the end-of-line test, they have to be reworked. Here, it is important to react quickly in order to save costs that not many parts have to be reworked. However, production is often far away from the development. And now with our remote solution, development engineers can start immediately working on solutions before an expert is on site. And the same scenario applies for workshops. If rare faults appear where there is no guided troubleshooting for, an expert from development can be consulted to help the technician from the distance. And we ask our customers how they use our remote solution. And tier 1s and OEMs sees the broadest use case in development to quickly and spontaneously identify and solve problems, but also production and after-sales use cases of interest. And now I introduce the remote solution and how it works in a bit more detail. The setup of the remote connection is as simple as the use of our tools. Just two PCs are needed. One local PC, where all the vector tools are installed on and used, so from a local expert. Here we have the remote tools Indigo Remote, we have vFlash Remote, and we have the remote DPDU API. And with the remote DPDU API, you can empower your diagnostic tester or your flash tool by remote functionality. The only thing you have to do is to exchange your local DPDU API with our vector remote DPDU API. And on the remote side, we have a second tool running on a computer. This is the vector remote access point. And the local expert can establish a remote connection via the vector online services to the vector remote access point and via the connected VCI to the object under test. And the advantage of our remote solution is the remote diagnostics and flashing is always secure. The connection to and from the vector online services is encrypted. Furthermore, security-critical data, such as private keys of security algorithms, remain within the local expert site. So nothing, no security-relevant information is transmitted to the remote site. And by the way, if you are interested but your IT department is skeptical about remote, then we would be happy to discuss it with your IT department. And moreover, our remote solution is resistant to connection interruptions, so that no damage to ECUs can occur if remote connection is interrupted during flashing, for example. And I would like to end my presentation with aggregated feedback from our customers about the Vector remote solution. They say it is a big advantage. You can instantly provide support for your customers because no travel time is required and the support session is only as long as the appointment. And another advantage is there is no additional cost for your customers. The Vector Remote Access Point can be downloaded free of charge from our Vector website. And you can also reduce your traveling. So on average, the customers report us, they save up to 85% of their travels. And overall, you have around about 50% more time for further topics because the remote solution makes your work more efficient. So if you want to try the Vector remote solution, please contact us and request your free of charge test installation. To do so, you can either scan the QR code or you can look into the video description. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.